Nate Daugherty. Nate, I see Shamrock Wrestling Club on your shirt. It's the first time I've seen Shamrock Wrestling Club on your shirt. It's odd to me. You were at the Walsh North Akron Warriors forever.
Yeah.
From a little kid, right?
Yeah, since 90s, early 90s.
Early 90s, you're a state champ for Walsh, but now there's been some structure changes with what's going on with North Akron and Walsh. You're Shamrock now. You're over at St. V. First off, what's the change been like for you?
It was different at first. You spend 25 years dedicated to one school, one sport, and there's some changes that are made, and we were lucky enough that Harry was coming back and came over head coach at St. V. They welcomed us over there with open arms, and it's been great so far. It's a good room, tough room. I got some good middle school kids coming up too as well.
So your son Alex, he's in it.
Yeah,
and that had to be weird for you too, because I know the plan, all the way through has been Alex is going to go to Walsh, and now we had to pivot a little bit.
Yeah, life changes, so you just got to roll with it. Right now we're just focused on obviously getting better at wrestling, education, and then we'll see where it goes. But Harry's going to be there, and if things keep going the way you are, I'd probably end up being in the same team. So.
You look at the tradition of just the Akron, Northeast Ohio, Cleveland, Canton area, it's nails. You came up through that culture. You're on one of the all-time great Walsh teams. How do you guys translate that over and just go a little south with that? How do you do that? How do you, at the youth level, you knew what you were brought up in, man.
Yeah.
How do you guys get the guys tough like that and get them ready to go?
Basically the same thing. There really isn't much changes between what we were doing then and what we do now. We're big in drilling basics. We don't throw anything funky. We just drill basics and make them work hard. The hard thing with the little guys is especially the mental aspect of it, mental toughness, and that's what we're really trying to instill in them. The wrestling will come, but staying focused, staying mentally tough is definitely obviously something that we push.
Harry Lester, having an Olympian as a coach, he's the head coach at St. V. Having him around, what's it like having Harry around? What's he do for the youth guys? Well, how does he mix high school duties with youth duties with middle school duties?
He's mostly at the high school. I grew up with Harry through North Akron. That's how that came about as well. He spends a lot more time with the high school. He'll come in, every once in a great while, run an open mat like on a Wednesday or something like that. But for the most part, this year he's been more focused on the high school. Myself, Scott, Brandon, Osborne, Lee, Minnick, we are all in with the youth and the middle school guys for the most part. But Harry runs the freestyle Greco program all year long too, which is great. Olympian, two-time world bronze medalist, Greco-Roman wrestler. Can't really get too much better than that around this area too. He's great with the kids too. He's really easygoing guy, really easy to get along with. No ego, so we all kind of fit right in.
Where's my man Freddie? Your dad coached at Walsh for over 20 years. 25, 30, how long? How long did your dad teach?
25 years since I was there, since 95. So yeah, just about 22.
Where's Freddie?
23.
Where's my man?
He's coaching at St. V now. He's assistant. He's helps Harry out. He runs practices. Right now he's up at I think they have a JV tournament and they have duels up at Menor Lake. So he's either at one or two. I want to say he's up at Menor Lake right now. I wanted to come down and watch Alex today, but with the two high school things going on, two events, he just couldn't make it. So. And he's in the youth room too. He stays there. He's there from 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night in the wrestling.
You were the head coach at North Akron. Now, you're with St. V, Shamrock Wrestling. Where do you foresee yourself? Will you follow your son up through? Where does Nate Daugherty go from here?
Yeah, I always say I got another 5-6 years in me. By the time he with work and everything else, by the time he hits the high school, I'll probably have to stay back. I'd still like to be involved in the club level, but high school, with my schedule, it's probably not going to happen. But and at that point, it's probably time to take a step back and let someone else handle it anyway. So.
All right, last question. This is the most important question. Best college roommate you ever had? Rate your best college roommate. Well, who's your laziest college roommate who would disappear periodically?
Man, you were something else though.
Who sleeps the most? Who sleeps the most?
I've never seen anyone be able to fall asleep like you. It's
incredible. It's a gift or a disability.
Yeah, no kidding.
So you're gonna kind of abstain from tearing me up too bad?
I'm not gonna ask any questions about that too. Still see you guys all the time. So.
All right, you got anything else for me, Nate?
No, man. Thanks for doing this and everything you guys do for promoting the sport.